Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I am the American Spy Fox. I wanted to put this message at the beginning to let you know it was hard to title this video. There's a few things going on in this video. We're going to talk about a present that Courtney Love's father sent to me for hitting 20,000 subscribers. We're going to talk about the Nirvana series, the future of it, where it's going, what's up with it. We're also going to unbox one of the coolest Nirvana collectibles I've ever seen, sent to me by a channel member. Thank you very much. And we're going to also read 20 comments from random viewers for hitting 20,000 subscribers. Not a whole lot's been going on the channel the last couple weeks, and here's why. For the last 2 weeks, I haven't really done a lot. We were coming up at the end of the Nirvana series. I had an ending made, and 99.9% of the comments I was receiving, the emails I was receiving, the letters I was receiving were, don't stop the Nirvana series. Go deeper, dig deeper, more details. And who am I to deny my own audience what they want? But truly, this happened. Courtney Love's father sent me a review copy of his book, Love Kills. Now, you can only get this directly from the publisher through email and PayPal, lovekillsbook@gmail.com, or you can write to an address that I will put below in the description. There are things in this book that I had not considered, and I had not considered them because I didn't know. I think it's a common misconception that Mr. Harrison has been estranged from his daughter for numerous decades, and I'm quickly learning that that's simply not true. It wasn't until well after Kurt's death and Hank's own suspicions that caused him to become estranged from his daughter. I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't put much stock into this book. I'd never read it. Now that I have it, I was sent a review copy, and I'll show you, signed by Hank Harrison to the American Spy Fox, review copy. It wasn't until I got this book and started reading it that I realized there are some insightful topics in this book that need to be discussed in the Nirvana series, and therefore we can go longer. Now, I also realized that as a YouTube channel, I need to be producing content. So the next video I offer you is a deeper dive into Courtney Love's history, into her past. This is what I am working on today. I'm not going to stop working on it until it is finished, and it is what I will give you to tide you over until we go back into the Nirvana series and hit on some new ideas and some new topics. Thank you for listening to my message, and enjoy the Nirvana Shadow Box unboxing.
Rome, the 4th of March 1994. One of the world's greatest rock stars has tried to kill himself, Kurt Cobain. His wife, Courtney Love, gives the paparazzi the finger as she rushes to the hospital. News agencies prematurely announce his death.
What's up, everybody? It's the American Spy Fox, and today I'm just gonna do a little unboxing. I've seen other channels do this phenomenon they call unboxing, and apparently it's very popular. We're gonna use this to do it. A channel member, Jerry and Jenny C, have started their own collectibles store. I'm going to assume that you don't mind if I mentioned it. It's called Cruise Collectibles and More. It's sort of like vintage stuff, collectibles, well, obviously collectible stuff, really cool 70s, 80s, 90s stuff. Maybe they have a website. Let us know if you do. They have sent this to me. Let's find out what it is. And you got some serious serious tape going on here. So I'm just going to go ahead and use my survival knife to get it open without stabbing myself. Always point the knife away from you. I learned that the hard way when I was a little kid. I used to have to fend for myself, and I was trying to cut some fudge that my mom had made, like the hard peanut butter fudge and chocolate fudge that grandmas used to make, and slid a knife right across my hand. I got a scar right across my hand. So I learned the hard way to be very careful when using a knife. And ooh, it's got paper all around it, and oh wow, my boy will be happy. There's bubble wrap. Here we go. What is that? Something fell. Oh! Oh my god, dude. This is awesome. An MTV sticker. Where in the world did you get this? Are they selling these online now? Do you sell them? This is... Oh man, a Nirvana Shadow Box. Oh, this is awesome. Let me get it open so I can show you guys. And my boy can be in bubble pop heaven. Dude, check this. That is rad. Oh yeah, it's like a picture frame too. This is definitely going up in the background. Thank you so much. This is amazing. You guys are awesome, man. I can't thank you enough. Oh, it's got some really cool... I'll take pictures of it and post it on Facebook or to the community post so you guys can really see what pictures are in it. Maybe I can hold it closer to the camera. Let's see here. Dude, this is rad. Thank you, Jerry and Jenny C. Definitely going up in the background. Appreciate it so much. And I got something for you for your store, and it'll be a surprise. Thank you so much. Let's get started with some comments, not only from members, but from random viewers. I wanted to go over 20 comments with you guys. Number one, to let you know that I'm listening to what you're saying. And number two, because we've never done it before. The first one comes from, oh, this is a channel member, Jeremy Rice. Told you you'll be great. That's why your content is legitimate enough to copy. Jeremy has been with the channel a long time, and I do recall him, as well as maybe one or two other people, way back when I probably only had 2,000 or 3,000 subscribers, saying, hey man, I think your stuff's great. I think you're going to get bigger. I think you're going to gain subscribers. And it really gave me the encouragement that I needed. Don't ignore small YouTubers. If you see a small YouTuber out there, and of course I still consider myself one as well, if you see somebody out there with 1,000, 2,000 subscribers that you think's good, encourage them. You might be the one reason they keep going. And just to add a little bit of context to Jeremy Rice's comment, I have had issues with other channels stealing my content recently, including this one that you see on the screen, Realist Enid Sr., 3.9 thousand subscribers. This guy was being thanked for my content and saying you're welcome to people in the comments. Here we have one from Glenn McGregor. Just subscribed. I just found you through Epstein search, but loved what I saw. I've got some catching up to do as a big Nirvana fan as well. Great vids. And this is just fantastic. Yes, the Epstein video was a lot different than what I usually do, but I'm broadening what I do on the channel. We are going to cover other topics. We're never going to ditch Nirvana. The Nirvana series is going to go even deeper than it was, but we're also going to provide some other topics for a bigger audience. Thank you, Glenn, for subscribing. This is from Roy Ekaveri, and I apologize if I butchered your name. I love that you tell it like it is. No dancing around the subject. Liked and followed. Thank you. No, thank you for subscribing. Seriously. And you make a good point. I get this a lot from people. As many of you know, it doesn't matter what side of the spectrum you're on these days. It seems like everyone is just so afraid, so scared they're going to offend someone, or afraid of losing their job, or afraid of losing their party connections, or whatever. Living in modern society feels like you're walking on eggshells all the time, and it shouldn't be like that. Not to mention, damn near every news source you find is lying to you, bought and paid for by the highest bidder. I guess when you're a small YouTuber and you have nothing to lose, you can say whatever the fuck you want. This next comment comes from Eddie Saffron, very short and to the point, and I love comments like this. Awesome video. The reason why I love comments like this is because it lets me know I did my job. You watched it, you enjoyed it, awesome video. Alright guys, we're only on number 5. Hang in there with me. This one comes from Deshaun Ashley. Listen, Nirvana in my heart was a special time. Those songs bring back memories, smells, thoughts. I appreciate your channel. What about doing a deep dive series focusing on artists, musicians that passed too soon? Thank you, Deshaun, not only for your compliment, but also for your feedback. And I can only assume you're maybe talking about the 27 Club, or perhaps even underground musicians, such as Mia Zapata from the Gits, who was taken from us way too soon. And the answer to your question is yes. I have many things planned for the future, but I'm only one person and I can only do one thing at a time. I'm still a young channel, but over time I hope to build a large library of content that many different people can enjoy. Hang in there with me and we'll get around to some stuff that you want to see. Let's see, this next comment comes from Renee Fairley. I just wanted to say thank you for keeping up with the whole Kurt Cobain murder investigation, or lack of. I believe that Courtney Love had a lot to do with it, like many others, and would love to see her and everyone else involved brought to justice. Or at least investigated, right? At least sit down with some real detectives who don't have an interest in preserving the integrity of the Seattle Police Department and ask them questions. What were you doing? What did you hear? What did you see? Who were you with? Where were you? Anything. They didn't ask them anything. No interrogation whatsoever. The people who last saw Kurt were never interrogated. I've said it before, I'll say it again. I'd love to interview Dylan Carlson, Michael Calley DeWitt, Jessica Hopper, and anybody they're associated with. If they're innocent, then they would have no problem explaining the story, and perhaps it could clear up a lot of coincidences and confusion. Maybe someone could ask Jessica Hopper why, when Kurt was supposedly missing, you heard noises in the home but wouldn't go see who it was or what they were doing. You're right. This case needs to be discussed. And the thing that I've come to understand, and I'm not putting down any group on Facebook, but there are certain groups on Facebook who are so far out there that people laugh at them. It makes people who don't know the facts, as soon as they hear Kurt Cobain murder conspiracy, they think, oh, this person's crazy. Because there have been some pretty outlandish, crazy ideas put out there on social media groups like Facebook. Now, there's a shit ton of awesome groups on Facebook who really know the Kurt Cobain case front and back. And then there's others who just throw out anything they can to get attention. The reason I know this is there have been people who've commented, people who've emailed, people who have wrote letters to me saying, you know, I thought this stuff was crazy. I see all these crazy proposals and ideas on Facebook or Reddit or wherever, but then I saw your Nirvana series. I saw how many views it was getting. I decided to give it a chance, and I realized this isn't crazy. Not only is it not crazy, it's rational and it's plausible, and once you listen to the facts, it doesn't seem so outlandish. Everybody could just unite under one theory and one banner, we might be able to get this case reopened yet again. They've already opened it once, reopened it once. We could probably get them to do it again, but everybody's going to have to work together under the same flag. There is power in numbers. It's not going to be until everyone unites under one group, one banner, and then the power of numbers will make them reinvestigate the case and take it seriously.